So Boom Room Kuala Lumpur is in Lebuh Ampang. I think it is the bungalow that is now called the Godown, the art space Godown. Is exactly that. And on top, if I'm not mistaken, is a church, quite a big church in on top of Lebuh Ampang. And we used to talk about how, Boom was kind of like Sodom and Gomorrah, and Sunday is the only day we close, and that the drunks would come out and then find their way to church the next day for Sunday mass. Okay, this never happened. It's just a joke. Okay, it's just a joke. But yeah, Boom Room Kuala Lumpur is exactly at Lebuh Ampang. Well, how we really started, now this is the truth, and it's quite a drama opening, or how we actually got into KL. You see, half of the team from Boom Room Kuala Lumpur were actually from Singapore. So what happened was a businessman in Singapore brought half of the Singapore Boom Room team down to meet Bob Wong here in KL. So what they wanted was to open up a similar concept, a similar cabaret entertainment outlet, but with a bigger vision. So that's how we got involved. It was like kind of like an overnight trip where we all came to KL. We met Bob Wong, and then Bob said, hey, you want to quit Singapore, and everybody come here, and we came. I guess it was kind of like the great migration. I think that space was way ahead of its time. It was perfect because how the way it was built, it was big enough to contain a few hundred people at one time. And it had 2 levels. What they have done is they've actually floored the whole second level to turn it into a show club. And below was the R&B club. So almost every weekend, you see a long queue of people trying to get in. And honestly, it was almost like an era where you are allowed to show your truth. You are allowed to party, you are allowed to wear what you want to wear, be who you want to be, without having to worry about social stigma, or having to worry that you're going to get caught, or having to worry that you're going to be judged by certain societies. It was honestly a more freer world. Everyone came to Boom Boom. We had the gays, okay? We had the royalties. We have your dato, datins. We had your socialite. We had fashionista, fashion designers, so many of them. At that time, tak ada influencer kan, so I'm sure if at that time had influencers, they would be there as well. Honestly, it was a different mix of people. I went back to Godown to talk to the people who ran it. We were supposed to perhaps do something like a tribute show there, but of course with COVID and all that, nothing came about. It's a beautiful space still, and kind of nostalgic. But I think anyone who has been to Boom Room, if you go back to that building, you will be able to find a part of your past in there.